We're going to go to Jack in Hope Sound, Florida. How you doing, Jack?
Hello, I'm doing great. How about you? Everything all right?
Everything is as good as can get. Temperature's perfect.
Well, I tell you what,
Pool is awaiting me as soon as the show's over and the sun is out.
That's all we can ask. It's pretty hot down here too. But I was checking in regarding I got a couple of VIX calls in December, expiring February 24th. I have one left. It's a 20 call, expiring the 21st. The 24th. I got it for about 60 cents. It's trading around $5. Should I get rid of it here? Is that the end of the VIX excitement?
What's your expiry month?
February 24th, next week.
Okay, I thought you said December. Maybe it's just me.
I bought them in December.
Okay. Here's what I suspect is going to happen, and what typically happens during options expiration. It's not all the time, but generally it happens. You will get a push like today on Wednesday. That will get up and hit and ting the bell for the high. What are we at? 2674. I suspect that is just a little over 2700 because that's going to wipe out the most amount of people in the options market, which is the way option market makers plan to do it, right? They need to keep that cash, and by pushing those options out and knowing where the market's going to go and maybe even pushing it a bit, they can get it there. So what happens is you normally get very close or at that level where they want to expire it on Wednesday. You get a slight pullback tomorrow. You then get a retest of today's high going into the close or somewhere during the afternoon. But during that morning time, most of the premium for Friday's expiration and options is pulled out earlier in the day, why it's a little lower. And then you close at the high, and whatever that's going to be, 27.10 or something. I suspect that we are going to maybe 27.40, 27.45.
I see.
But if that is the scenario I'm looking at, you have maybe an opportunity to see them bounce tomorrow and maybe even bounce into Friday morning. But that may be a little and not a lot, but maybe every dime's worth it. But that would be the window, I suspect. What's the expiration day?
24th.
So we're on the 14th, and that takes you through the weekend. Okay, so you get all next week. Yeah, I suspect that you're probably going to pull back a little bit maybe on the 19th.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're probably going to rally the rest of that week up to 27.40, 27.50, something like that. That's kind of been my target.
I see.
So what you have is, I think that's it. I think you got a day or so tomorrow where it's probably going to pull back. Everybody will get all hot and bothered again. And then it goes back up and closes above 2,700 to fry as many people in 2,700 puts and calls as there is. They sold an absolute ton of those on the way down, right?
Good.
So if they just park it there, the people that bought calls and the people that bought puts are just going to be wiped out. And they sold out absolute, a lot of them. So
yeah.
A excrement load. So
yeah. So the VIX is probably seeing its high for a while now. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I just, could something happen? It could. But without knowing 100% the future, the pattern would be try to get out of that by Friday morning.
All right. Hey, thanks for your help. Appreciate it.
You bet.
Bye.
We'll be back after this.